Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? You're good? That's nice. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1, and we are learning Unit 4. Its title is Sharing is Caring. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students. Today is lecture 1 and under the title of grammar, we are going to learn about action words. So, what are action words? Let's find out. If I ask you, raise your hand. So, all of you raise your hand. All right. Now, down your hand and all of you stand up, please. Stand up. Okay. Now, all of you sit down, please. And now, open your books, please. Now, my dear children, whatever you did, to raise hand, to stand up, to sit down, to open, all these words are actions. Whatever you did, all are actions. So today we are going to learn about actions, and our SLO for today is to physically respond to and use some common action words. Right? This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a beautiful hadith, Sahih Bukhari, hadith 1. Our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the reward of deeds depends upon the intentions, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. So what we learned from this beautiful hadith, beta, whatever we do, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us, and what we think, Allah knows that as well. So beta, whenever we are doing something, we should keep it in mind. Allah is watching us and Allah knows what we think. So when we do different things, considering that Allah is watching us, Allah will give us the best reward of that, inshallah. Right? Because when we are conscious that Allah is watching us, we will not do any bad thing, inshallah. And Allah will give us the best reward. This is what this beautiful hadith is teaching us. All right. So let's start knowing about action words. Now look at this picture. What this child is doing. Now, by the first thing we find out, he is eating and he is sitting as well. He is looking as well, and he is breathing. So beta, at a time there are different actions. By looking at this picture, we can find out. So all these words, eat, look, sit, all these words are action words. Now look at this picture. What is he doing? He is reciting Quran. Right? He is looking at Quran. He is smiling. So all these words, recite or read or look, sit, smile, all these are action words. Right? Okay, let's learn more about it. So action words, the action is something that someone is doing. For example, sleeping, sitting, and napping. So even though there is no movement, there is still an action. Okay, so action doesn't mean like a person or an object which you find moving. When someone is sleeping, is that person moving? No, but still sleep is an action. Sit is an action. So at this specific movement, what someone is doing, that is action. Okay, let's learn about it more. Now, all of you, this is given in your book. Action words tell you about an action. For example, what is she doing? Eating. So, eat is an action. What she is doing? She is eating. So, eat is action. All right. She is reading. Then she is holding a book. She is reading. Read is action. Sleep. As I told you, apparently this boy is doing nothing but sleeping. Sleep is an action word, right? Walk. Walk is an action word, right? So these are the examples given in your book. Action words always come after the naming word in a sentence. So when we make a sentence, first we tell about the person and we use a naming word for that. And after that, we use action word to tell what this person or this naming word is doing, right? Are you clear with the concept? So let's do an activity. Let's play a game of action words. So teacher, this is an interesting game to make the children think about different action words. What we are going to do, teacher will divide students into groups of 3 or 4. Okay? So teacher will divide the whole class in groups, and in every group there will be 3 or 4 students. What next, teacher will choose a place that can be the ground of the school or your classroom. Of course, at home we cannot do in school, so it can be library. So you will select one place and you will take your children to that place. And what you are going to do after that, when you will reach to that place, what you have selected, set the timer. Okay, you will set the timer for 2 minutes. So every group, within 2 minutes, everyone in the group writes down as many action words as they can think of that place. For example, how we are going to, if you are in playground, what children can think, what we can do in playground, we can run, we can jump, we can play, there are many things, whatever we can do in playground, children will write down. If you are in library, whatever you can do in library, you will list it down, okay? And for this activity, 2 minutes will be given. When the time is up, compare your action words with your group. So let's find out who writes the maximum action words. So pause the video, enjoy this beautiful activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. I hope you have written a list of different action words. Now you understand what action word mean. Okay. So now you cross out any action word that someone else in the group has written. So the student with the most unique action word is the winner. Okay, so match your list, and the student who has written the long list is the winner. And for me, every one of you is the winner. Okay, good job. So let's practice it from your book. This is the activity given on page number 37. Drag and drop the action with their corresponding image. So you will look at the image, you will find out what this person is doing, and you will match it with the action words which are given here, right? For example, what is he doing? Jump. So you will match it with jump. You will look at every picture and match it with action word. Pause the video, complete this task in your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. It's time for your homework. You will write down 10 action words. For example, read, write, play, whatever. Okay, and here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And dear children, what you are going to do once again, action words are given here. You will look at the image and will match it with its action word. So what we have learned today? We learned the concept of action words, and we also learned to respond few action words by understanding. So we achieved our SLO to physically respond to and use some common action words. Are we done with it? Yes, good job. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.